At the T-minus 3-minute mark, tape recorders on board the spacecraft were turned on. These recorders record both voice and data. Now building up to 7.7 million pounds of thrust. And we have a liftoff. Moving back. The Saturn V lifting off of Alpha pad.
It's Wednesday night. You've got it tuned to 105.9 WOMMLP Burlington. We are here with Isaac, Mike, Giovannina of Nina's Brew. Guys, thank you so much for being in the studio with us.
Thank you for having us.
It is an absolute pleasure to have you here, and we'd like to just start off with a song and get right into it if you'd like. Thank you very much.
This first tune is called Love Runs Out.
Feeling inside. And when you look into mine, you're looking right through me all the time. So now tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, you tell me what happens, baby, when it runs. You tell me what happens, baby, when the love it runs. Separate ways, and maybe we'll begin someday. Come on now, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. You tell me what happens, baby, when it runs. Tell me what happens, baby, when the love it runs. So maybe they won't. Said it don't matter if they do or they don't. Come on now, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. You tell me what happens, baby, when it runs. You tell me what happens, baby, when that love runs.
Nina's Brew in the studio. Oh my gosh, what a song. We got three beautiful voices in the studio tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Isaac, Mike, Giovannina. Beautiful voices like that, where do they come from? How do you find them? How long have you three been singing together? How long has it taken?
Go ahead, G.
Answer any one of those questions.
I feel like the process of finding your voice is like lifelong.
Never ending.
You know, because it's always kind of changing and evolving, and then finding your niche and where you fit can take a lot of years. We just started singing together just over a year ago. We played our first show together as a trio in May of 2017.
Wow.
What show was that? Was that Colgate?
No, we opened up for Zach Deputy. I think.
Yes, we opened for Zach Deputy at Ray Brothers in Bowkville, New York.
Nice. That is
And
almost
Isaac was on
unbelievable.
piano at that time, but sitting on a cajon, playing piano. Mike was on electric.
We're figuring
We
things
have
out.
evolved. Like, we figured out this is probably a little better suited for everything.
Yeah, I like it very much, and it seems that New England is certainly welcoming you guys in every direction you go. I mean, you got New York, New Hampshire, Vermont on your tour dates. What is it about New England that is so special? Are you from here, or is it a place that you
I think
found
we're
a
all,
home?
we're all from, well, they're from New York, so.
I'm a Giants fan.
Oh,
Though.
nice.
I mean, I don't know.
They're New York. I'm the only.
I guess I'm pretty much from the New England area. I'm from Hoosick Falls, New York. I guess I've assimilated.
It's pretty much Vermont.
I live in Burlington, Vermont. You know, when the Patriots win their games and you see Gronkowski with a big iced coffee, you get one for free. It's kind of bittersweet.
Bittersweet. Wow.
That is what
fun.
it is. But yeah, I guess we all are in the New England area.
Yeah, I'm from Vermont. I'm born and raised in St. Albans, and then
Awesome.
went to school
Yeah.
here.
Well, it's great that you're here, and it's great that you've found your niche here in Vermont, in New England, with all these great shows. You've got one coming up locally, Radio Bean, on the 30th, and you've been there before, I'm sure.
Yeah. We've never played. We're playing Radio Bean as a full band for the first time on the 30th.
Oh,
so
nice.
we have a couple of other folks who happen to be completely related to Michael Brewster. They're his brothers. They're the rhythm section. So they are joining us for that. We've done a couple of residencies at the Light Club, which is such a delightful room to play.
Yeah, very
I didn't mean to use the word delightful because it's the Light Club,
Oh
but
my
it just
gosh.
snuck in.
We got bittersweet coffee memories.
We've always been better at music than talking.
Well, in that case, Liz, why don't we just go into another
Yeah,
song?
that is a great idea, Jake.
All right, you picked up on my social cue there.
Good segue.
We
Isaac.
got Nina's Brew in the studio.
Let's do. Do you want to do Strolling?
Sure.
Cool. The song's called Strolling.
Strolling on down by the late night cafe. I grab a newspaper and a cup of coffee. I sit on down at a booth by myself, and I'm distracted the whole damn time. I can't stop thinking. Lean back, feet up, oblivion. Restless, a plane, I'm sinking. Can't stop myself from thinking. My life feels like a roller coaster ride. She's going round and round and round. 'Cause even when I'm sitting up in my world, it feels upside down. Come on in, I can't stop thinking. Lean back, feet off oblivion. Restless, a plane, I'm sinking. Can't stop myself from thinking. Walk on home after midnight passes. The street lights, they got in my way. I lay myself down to read till sleep, and I done chapter 2, and I'm gonna tell you what it's. I can't stop thinking. Lean back, feet up, oblivion. Restless, a plane, I'm sinking. Can't stop myself from thinking. sweet. Love to hear the ramen go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rock it, rock it, tweet. Rock it, rock it, tweet. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't ever caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was a high class, that was just a lie. Well, they said you was a high class, that was just a lie. You ain't ever caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine.
All right. Oh my, what a medley. Oh my gosh. Nina's Brew in the studio. You've got it tuned to 105.9 WOMMLP Burlington. We've got Alex Smith up next after Nina's Brew, but oh my goodness, my sincerest apologies. I struggle to believe that you've been playing together for 1 year with that kind
Oh,
of,
that's great.
the way that you guys mesh
Very
together is
kind
ridiculous.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And it is Mike on the guitar, correct?
Yes.
Mike,
Yes, it is.
tell me a little bit about your guitar history, because you were shredding over there on that acoustic. man.
Yeah, thank you. So before we met in Burlington a lot, we were kind of doing solo work, so a lot of like singer-songwritery stuff. So I've always kind of noodled on guitar, but it wasn't really before Nina's Brew where I was like, all right, well, this is my spot in the band, so I gotta pick up my chops here a little bit. Like G said, I started with an Ibanez electric guitar, and I just kind of decided sonically that acoustic guitar made more sense. So I had to get my hands a little stronger, a little grittier.
Yeah.
Find the finest maple wood in Vermont can offer. Try to be as manly as possible and play acoustic guitar and rip up my hands. But it's been a blast. It's been so much fun with these guys, and it's kind of evolved to this. It's been a whirlwind through a year. So.
Michael's
really
also
incredible.
a great singer-songwriter, just acoustic, and
Oh, awesome.
But yeah, well,
So-
that was all of our backgrounds.
We kinda all were
before we
solo
met.
artists.
Yeah.
we're still doing our own thing, but we're
also
very
doing
happy to be
this
together doing this.
And Isaac,
so.
you were on the keys, and now you're over there playing drums
Yeah,
with
so
a ridiculous
that's-
rhythm. I
that's
mean,
interesting.
what's the story with that?
I never.
You're like,
so-
Isaac, learn a different instrument. We need some percussion.
I mean, you sound like you've been doing it your whole life. Though.
Well, my brother, this is actually my brother's cajon. Well, I bought it for him, and because I played keys and I wanted some percussion, I played guitar. But then I was like, hey man, I need that cajon back. I'm playing some gigs. And he was like, all right. And then it wasn't until like 3 months ago, he's like, hey man, I have a gig with like the cajon. Can I borrow it? And I was like, dude, I have a gig too. Like, sorry. But yeah, I'm like, my background's kind of like more of a pop.
Okay.
With Michael Jackson,
Nice.
Backstreet Boys. Growing up, you know. I'm not kidding. Like their harmonies, they're
Yeah, oh
it's
my
good
gosh.
stuff. Yeah.
You're bringing some serious harmonies to the
Stevie
studio
Wonder.
I
tonight.
just started sweating a little bit more.
The mention of Backstreet Boys being has nothing to do with the AC being up or being Italian.
I find that
We
hard to
love you,
believe.
buddy.
Giovannini, you're last up. Give me a little background on where you've come from and how you got to where you are today with this incredible crew you have.
Well, I was relatively bad at the saxophone for 9 years, and then got a guitar like when I graduated high school. And then I've been playing solo for the most part for probably about 14 years. And then like played with groups here and there, but this is the first band I've been in. So all these songs were written a long time ago, and then Michael and Isaac have like breathed this amazing amount of life into them, and I feel like they're completely different songs that have become ours, you know, instead of.
It's funny because I listen to her old EPs and albums, and I'm like, wait, that's that song? 'Cause we
Yeah,
don't
well,
play it.
he says, "You sound so young," and then I'm like listening to her. What do I sound
I
like
meant
now?
like your voice sounds more
means it in the most
mature now.
beautiful
I'm
way,
kidding.
in the most
I'm kidding.
beautiful way.
Double one.
It is funny. They have. I mean, they're kind of like totally different songs. You know, I've like done
Rhythmically
it.
too, it's like a lot more upbeat, and you know, she's kind of free rhythm before. Just
Yeah,
doing
interesting.
her own
And now you're
thing.
bringing a real like soulful vibe, and I wonder how that soulful vibe went when you went into the studio. I've got in my hand "Don't Tell Mama," the
Yeah.
latest release from Nina's
Yeah,
Brew. What
our
can you tell me?
first EP.
Oh, incredible! I'm glad to have it. Thank you so much for the gift. And I wonder what it was like trying to get those soulful vibes onto a recording.
Recording is an interesting process. It's kind of a love-hate relationship. I had gone into the studio because I wanted to put out something. This was before I even met Michael and Isaac. So I had started this project, and then we met and all of a sudden started like playing together, spending an enormous amount of time together. So this original idea I had of going into the studio like really took shape, and it became this full band project that we decided to put out as our first EP. So it's interesting because the EP is, I mean, we're really proud of the 5 songs that are on there, and it's a great EP. But it's interesting because where our sound, coming to see us live as a trio, you might get sort of a different flavor than what we sound like on the album. So it's kind of an interesting contrast.
But we also play full band quite a bit, and that's
Yeah.
a very similar sound to that.
Yeah.
Well, it is so exciting to
we're
just
kinda
randomly
just
jump in
floating
this
around.
long history together. Like for me, it's just like, oh my gosh, this is incredible.
Michael and Giovanni are old souls, so that's,
Yeah.
So we met in a previous lifetime, yes.
they've been together.
Isaac was born in 2007.
Yes.
Eldest of siblings.
I'm going into the 6th grade. I can grab around.
Well, it looks like we got time for about one more track, whatever you'd like, and then we're gonna switch it over. It's up to you.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll do one more tune. Thank you so much for having us. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Isaac, Mike, and Giovannina, thank you so much for coming on Rocket Shop. This is 105.9. Whether you found it on purpose or by accident, you're here. Whether you're online or whether you're in your car or you're in your bathtub, I don't care. Thank you for joining us tonight. Nina's Brew has one last song for you.
Thank you.
A little bit.
Oh, sure. Good call, Isaac.
Come a little bit closer and maybe come. Come a little bit closer and maybe come. Oh, come a little bit closer and maybe come. Come a little bit closer and maybe come. I want to feel your breath on my neck. Come on back, baby, come I was head over heels. For seeing you, baby, I was head over heels. I want to feel your every touch. Why'd you leave with her? It hurts so damn much. Come on back, baby, come back.